Alright, let's do some chipping. Couple examples real quick, guys. This is what we're going to do. A little short game. We're just going to be doing kind of like different kind of flighted shots. What kind of wedge do you have? 60?
56.
56, Spencer?
Got a 52.
And Andy?
55.
55, okay. We only got 3 of us today, so I'll kind of be our 4th or whatever, no big problem. I got a 62. So what we're going to do is I'll kind of just show you kind of a couple examples and a couple techniques that we really want to focus on when we're doing anything around the green kind of thing. So can anybody give me anything we think about when we're chipping?
Hands ahead of the club head for me.
Good, good, good.
Acceleration, no decelling.
Good.
Yeah, just follow through.
Following through. Okay. If you put all 3 of those together, that's going to be a pretty good chip. That's kind of what I was thinking. The biggest thing I think too, when I help too, is having my weight forward a little bit. Kind of helps, kind of having the impact ensure that it's going to be behind the golf ball and not in the ground behind the golf ball. So a couple of these techniques put together will ensure that even if even if we don't hit the ball perfectly, the ball's going to go straight and it'll be on the green, which is the ultimate goal here, is to get up and down on the green. So let's take a look at one real quick. So like I said, little hands forward and impact. Hands, I got my feet together a little bit, weight forward a little bit. Where's the ball in my stance? Middle, back, front?
Back. I always played in the back.
Can you move it? Can you adjust it?
Depends on the lie, everything.
Okay, lie.
And a shot shape.
Shot shape, so trajectory, right?
Yeah.
It's the height of the shot, right?
You want to do a little flop shot, it's always good to play it in the front sometimes.
Front, okay. If I want to play it lower, where would I put it?
Back. In the back.
Exactly. That's what I'm looking for. Exactly. So something like this, where I don't have, I kind of have as much ground to cover as I have green to work with. The idea is we want to just about in the middle of our stance. We want to get up, and we want to get down and get it stopped somewhere near the hole to get that up and down and save our par, because that's essentially the situation that we're in here. So middle of the stance, I'm going to have my feet together a little bit closer, a little bit of weight favored on my left side here, just a little bit. And the idea, like you said, is having an acceleration. We really want to be accelerating through the golf ball. Gary Player says it's kind of like striking a match on a matchbox. You always want to be speeding through the impact. So there you go. There you go.
I like the visual. This match.
Something.
Yeah.
I kind of launched a little bit all the way there. So we'll all kind of, you guys got a couple balls there in front of you. Why don't we do a couple here? We'll kind of just see where the ball's landing. Use a couple of those techniques. Hands forward, feet together.
How far away should I be?
You want the ball relatively close to your body. You want to be comfortable with it. Not bad. So you kept your hands moving through. One of my favorite things I think about too is you keep your hands moving. You really want to keep your hands moving. You don't want your hands ever stopping at the golf ball. There we go. Not bad, Andy. Very good. Let's take a look, see if I got all 3 here.
Super firm. I hit a couple shots.
You thought were good?
Yeah, I was like, oh, those are good. And they're...
I'm sorry. Kind of landed on the fringe.
There you go. So really be cognitive of where the ball's landing, how it's rolling out.
There it is.
Would you guys all use that club that you're using from this distance? Or would you use a different club? Are you comfortable with that?
If I had a different club, I'd probably...
If you had a different club, which that's a whole different lesson.
I kind of would like to try to maybe a 60-degree little flop shot.
What about this? I got a 62. You want to try this?
Yeah.
Let's see the difference. So you went from what? A 52?
5'2", and he's chasing a little farther past the pin.
Just a little bit, right? He's not getting able to stop at the hole. So now this has got a little more height on it. It's going to have a little more spin.
So maybe a little more height. I don't mind my 56.
Okay. No, what did we do there?
Decelerated.
Decelled a little bit.
Spencer, I decelerated.
Decel. I call that golf cancer, deceleration.
I get what you're saying about the hands in front of it.
Hands in front of it. Yeah, there you go, Spencer. See how that one stopped nice? You caught that one a little bit more flush. Yeah, hands forward a little bit, Andy, impact especially. Don't let the club head beat you. And, oh, I hate that noise. There you go. Kind of stuck that finish there a little bit. So, when I challenge you guys too is play the play the ball in different parts of the stance, middle, back, forward, and see how the ball comes out in different trajectories. See how it reacts differently on the ground. When you do that, you also, there you go, Andy, look at that, that was tasty. There you go.
So I'm gonna get different spin.
Much different spin, exactly. So when you got the ball in the back of your stance, you're going to be hitting it more on a descending blow, so you're going to impart a lot more spin, but you're going to take a little trajectory out. That was really nice, Spencer. See, now Spencer's got a 62, so he can play it in the back of his stance and still get some trajectory there. Pretty good. On that one, Andy, what happened there?
Chunked it.
Hands kind of stopped, right? Your hands stopped right there, and that's why the club head stopped.
I like this club.
I think I figured out what causes that deceleration.
Okay.
You can kind of see it in him a little bit.
Okay.
Especially that, yep, right there. Especially on this uphill lie.
Okay.
You don't have enough weight on your left.
My next point I was gonna say is let's just do.
That's what happened to me over here.
We got a couple of those techniques. Yeah, we kind of just gotta impart a couple of them.
Focus on the left foot this time.
Maybe feet together a little closer, so that'll shallow the divot out a little bit.
Hands in front.
Hands in front, and
Yeah,
keep them moving. Keep them moving. There you go. There you go. Much.
Yeah,
Look at that
weight
spin.
too far back, you
Come into it.
kind of decelerate into it. Kind of.
Exactly. The club head is coming in behind the ball, not into the ball. Right. Watch these golf balls behind you, Spencer. Watch you. Roll an ankle here.
Thanks, sir.
Hey, no problem, man. That's what I'm here for, you know. Safety captain too.
Boy.
I know this is probably a little too advanced.
Oh boy.
The chunky monk.
A little bit.
Too advanced, but how do those guys hit that shot where it hits twice and stops? Spin? Is it just because they're a short backswing and aggressive through on the strike?
You know, that's going to be
Striking that match you're talking about?
exact. Well, what you hit head on was the acceleration, and so the distance control. They're always accelerating. So the distance, the way they control the distance, is how far they go back with it, and then with getting that spin, they definitely put it in the back of their stance, so they're hitting on a descending blow. Yeah, exactly. So you kind of put a couple of those together. So if you guys want to hit a couple of those targets there in the background, it'll be, yeah, a little too descending on it.
Oh, there it is.
Now, what club do they generally use?
You know, they practice. There's some golf pros that use like a 56 or a 60 on everything, and they move the ball back and they move it in different places. Or there's guys that you'll find that use different clubs all over the place, like Phil Mickelson. Phil Mickelson has like 4 or 5 wedges. There's some people that only have 2 or 3 wedges. There you go. That's it. A little bit of weight forward, that'll always help you. I mean, always help you, and the hands moving forward. Always moving. There you go. Very nice. There it is. Oh, collar. Yeah, collar robbed. There you go.
I can see.
Yeah.
I just need to work on it.
Just a little bit.
I can see the.
That's rule number 2 is practice out here as much as possible. Exactly. Practice. There you go. Perfect.
Very good.
Okay. Let's clean those up.